What's up to everybody on the set? How's everybody doing? Let's have a blast. I feel so excellent today, right? I'm gonna let the people come in. Let's get the people in. Send this. Make sure if you're a part of what we've been doing, how everybody been doing, is great. Make sure y'all send the link to everybody. We're gonna kick the show off in a minute. You know what I'm saying? That people pull up. Today we're gonna pull up. Y'all can come. If you've been mistreated in this whole exchange or played with, come have a seat. Oh, come have a seat. Cause sure, because damn, Mickey. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Ooh. Oh my God. Listen, everybody, today is Sunday, right? And my God is so good. Everybody, like I told y'all before, right? Everybody that plays with my name, something bad happens. Everybody that plays with my name, something bad happens. Karma is a real thing. It returns fire, right? All right. Hey y'all, get your tapes ready. Let's have a blast. Let's have a blast today because here's the great thing, right? Oh, hey, listen. Everybody on the set, light up. Should I fry this or what? What do y'all think? Thumbs up if we let them breathe. Thumbs down if we sacrifice them. What would y'all think? Thumbs up, we let Mickey go. Thumbs down, we sacrifice him. I'm gonna let y'all decide that fate as the broadcast continues. Damn, thumbs down is swinging already. Jesus Christ. More, give me more thumbs. More thumbs down. Pause. More. Let us flood the chats with thumbs down. Let us flood. Let us purge. Let us all decide his fate. Everybody continue. There's the question, people. Question is simple. Do we spare Mickey thumbs up or do we thumbs down them? What? Thumbs down, we feed him to the wolves. Thumbs down, we skin him dead and we feed him to the wolves as Cheeto puffs. Now wait, calm down, Pastor. Calm down. Okay, all right, guys, we get it. We're gonna sacrifice him. We're gonna sacrifice. All right, let me calm down. All right, Verb, my simmer down. Shh, I am gonna cook him. That's just that simmer sound. All you little cats wanna be king. Y'all sound how Simba sound. This is March and I brought December sound. I'm from where if you put your guard up, could not come knock your windows down. The impact sound like cymbal sounds. I'm a product of what I've been around. And you said it can write like that. Hey, listen, Mr. Zone, your big homie just got his karma. What you think finna happen to you? Your big, the man that, the man that played in your mind and made you lie with him, right? What you think finna happen to you? That man got in your mind and told you to lie on me for money. Money. Some shit that when you asked me for it, I gave it to you. What do you think is finna happen to you? Oh, okay. So, everybody make sure you share the broadcast. Let's light up. We're gonna have a good time today. A lot of things is going on, you know. It's a great show. Shout out to everybody that's been supportive to everything that we've been doing. I've been staying away from here for real, cause why? You want me to talk at cost? I don't want to talk to you. Today, this one is pro bono because I feel like, the world needs to hear this. So, if for y'all that don't know, Mr. Mickey Factz, the owner of a hip hop school, just about 3 weeks ago lied on my name. Purposely lied on my name because he was mad. purposely lied on my name, you knew that the people would run with it because they don't like them. Ain't nothing there the same. Nothing, right? But when people want to tag on you, you can't change that when they want to have something. The thing is with that shit is, the thing is with that shit, the thing is with that shit, when it comes to this shit, if a person want to tag on you, it doesn't matter. If they want the worst for you, it doesn't matter to argue it. You argue it, you become the fool. When it happened, the first thing I did was I got defensive because I worked too hard, bro. Oh nah, I'm not a part of writing crews. How the is y'all able to be rapping back to back to back to back, week after week together in crews with? It's a difficult task because I actually did it longer than all you. To be able to rap back to back 7 days apart, unloading thoughts in your mind, putting thoughts in your mind, you have some assistance. Definitely. Definitely have assistance. It's not even humanly possible. Listen, everybody here. I have been here the longest. I took the most impact on the brain. I know what that does and what it doesn't. To be able to perform 7 days apart, 24 hours apart, those things, assistance is definitely used. Everybody that's rapping on a lot of cards, they have crews of writers, people. And that's okay. I've never been a part of no crew. Here's the thing with battle rap. What you hear people project, that's who they are. When you see somebody quick to project a feeling or just like, because here's how men work, right? I don't care what's going on with the man. I don't give a fuck what's going on with you. I don't give a fuck what's going on with you. I don't care enough to when you see a man get aggressive and trying to put something in your head about another man, it's actually in reverse. Men don't care enough. No. When you see men trying to drill a thought in your mind, he's not this. He ain't this. He's a jealous guy. When you hear men saying those phrases, they're projecting who they are on you. It's a projection. Projection. In battle rap, when you see them rush to project on somebody, it's in reverse. Some of us can see it, most of us can't. Only people who can see it is thinkers. Most of these guys aren't thinkers. They're liars. Like, for instance, when you get to the Mickey thing, right? We just watched that man 100% lie on Remy Ma. 100% lie on Remy Ma. 100% lie on Verb. Let's not forget, y'all. He's always had a little thing with me at all times, a little bitter thing. We'll get to it in a minute. It's always a thing with Verb, very competitive with Verb. I battled him right after here's the clip, y'all. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna have fun with this. Right after I battled A Ward, look at Mickey's face when he walked in on me. Frowning his face up, anger. I want to battle you. Okay, cool. I battled him. No problem either. That man went and said, I am a multi-something phenom. Till he gets mad. Then he gets mad and somebody writes my raps. That's not a caliber of a human like me, right? That was my little homie. He tried to look like Verb. He wore my old looks, right? You betray him, Mick. You betray anybody. If Danger told you, yeah, I wrote for Verb, no proof. The shit ain't matching, no none of that type of shit is right there, right? He wants to look cool with y'all because he's the same type of person, right? He told you, don't say that though. If it's accurate, why would he tell you don't say it? Why we never heard it before until you got mad at me? You got mad at me. This was never a theory. He told you don't say nothing because he want to look cool with y'all. He wants to look accepted. I mean, he's rejected. He want to look accepted, right? You betrayed him. He told you that So it wouldn't get out because he couldn't prove that. And he knew how I was going to react. But danger, God is going to do something so bad to you. I'm sure of it, though. I'm sure of it. Because it says, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. Hey, listen, Mick, it ain't just you that this shit backfired on. It's backfired on all y'all that play with me. They just don't broadcast it. But I know the truth, right? They just don't broadcast it. So when Mickey gets upset with me, now somebody writing my raps. Can't nobody write that shit, Verb, right, man? What you talking about? I told you, I've only sparred raps and went over raps with 4 people in my time. In my time on this planet. 4 people outside of my St. Louis crew. You know, what we do as rappers, we tighten each other up and shit like that, right? That sounds like a pause. Mickey, on the other hand, right? Mickey Factz, the big bad guy that put all that tag on me. We never heard that on Verb not one time until Mickey gets mad. Okay, so now let's go back. So the Remy footage resurfaced, and Mickey is telling 2 different platforms he wrote for Remy Ma. Remy Ma don't even know he exists. He did this behind her back while she was in jail, man. Lying on anybody in jail is crazy. Lying on a girl in jail is insanity. Insanity. Pay attention to the hateful. Pay attention to how hateful he was in them conversations. Oh, she only battled twice. She got the skin burned off her one time. This is a really, really vicious guy. But I dug more into it, right? This guy is hateful beyond measure. He just masks it well. He's hateful. He hates anybody. Okay, for y'all that don't know, Mickey Factz was in school to be a lawyer, man. He gave up being a lawyer to go chase a rapper. That don't make sense. It ain't no way possible your family gets you to law school and you throw it down to go be a rapper. That doesn't make sense. So he specializes in doing what? What are lawyers? Liars. Lawyers, all that system is meant to lie to get your guy off. Yes or no? Yes. He specializes in lying on people. And he can do it with a blank face. And he projects everybody else is lying. Watch these, y'all. Whatever they say, look at them and think for yourself. Maybe it's him, right? He always saying Verb lying on him or something, or I did something to. No, it's you. We just caught you lying multiple times, man. You know damn well Danja ain't wrote no raps for me. It's right there on a piece of paper. You still a push the. A lawyer will do that, man. A lawyer does not care about what he does wrong. His objective is to win the case. Doesn't matter what's right or wrong. That's what we're dealing with. So for you to be back during that time, lying on Remy, saying to you like 100% saying you wrote that lady raps, she don't even know you. What made you target her? Something triggered you about her. What made you target her? She's from the same neighborhood as you. She's from the Bronx. What made you betray DNA back in the day? What made you sacrifice Danja Zone and say sometimes you gotta break an oath? Danger didn't want that out because he knew he was lying. And then once it come out, you gotta ride with it, right? Huh, cool. Y'all wouldn't get to play with me. Y'all would never play with me again. That's over. All right, so we got you here lying on a girl, man. Lying on a girl is crazy. That isn't. You can't be looked at as this hip hop scholar teacher, and in your doctrine, you lie on rappers. You hate rappers. You hate rappers of power, right? Like Verb, right? Okay. Another thing, facts. Battle facts. What's up? It's strange to me They asked Mickey Factz what was his top 5 rappers. The number one rapper he said was Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane brought Verb out on the stage in front of 30,000 and said, he give me the same feel Jay gave me. Matter of time for him. Kane said at any time that one goes. Kane made a post on his page and said, these are the guys. Kendrick Lamar, Verb, Goods was on the list, Joel Ortiz, no Mickey Factz. So I asked myself, I was like, why dude going at me like this? 8, 9, 10 records, constant targeting, because his favorite rapper of all time said I was that. That's why I ain't respond to him. His favorite rapper, picture yourself doing this, right? If your favorite rapper of all time said a that you know is that and not you, it would affect you differently. For sure. That's where his hate comes in at. It's been, you attack a 10 days. You didn't do this to nobody. But the one that Big Daddy Kane said was special. The guy you look up to. Your number one favorite rapper is from your neighborhood. And he put his arms around Goods and Verb and sat down and had a meeting with Jay-Z with Goods and Verb. So let's think about that. You said Big Daddy Kane was your favorite. You had Jay-Z in your top 5. And they both sat down and had a conversation about Verb. Motive, lawyer. That's a motive. If we open the file and you said this guy wrote for Verb, and you know, battle rappers don't read. They really just target who they want to target and shit. Like, y'all will never get it again though. But look, check it out. You open this file, this shit ain't the same. At all. It's right there. Look, all you do is look at it and read it. I would have got off in court. You can't get off because you lied on this girl. Like, who would you be mad at? Who you gonna respond to? Now, who do you direct your rage at now? Verb? No, you said that. You said you wrote for a girl and was downplaying her the whole time. Oh, she was nicer before she got on. Because that's the time you said you was writing. Oh, I didn't write none of that shit on Annie Up. I ain't write none of that shit. They said, so you wrote for Papoose' fiance. It is what it is. Shouts to Papoose. You really sat there and lied like that. So now we doing character, right? Your character says you will lie on somebody when it come to writing. Now, other people that dislike me just gonna get in the car with you and run with it. You know what I'm saying? But the words is right there. I would get off. It's the same kind of concept as like, did Verb rob this bank? Let's see him on camera. If he ain't on camera, he ain't robbed that bank, man. Doesn't matter what your rumor is. Is he on camera robbing the bank? No. Danger. What the shit that you gonna go through, God gonna spin you terribly though. Cause you the key of it because you started the lie. Your big homie just got exposed. Karma is a real thing, y'all. Whatever you put out with people, it's coming right back. Ain't nothing you can do. So if you're that blocks opportunities, your opportunities will slow down. If you're that hates behind the scenes, somebody gonna hate behind the scenes. If you're that's trying to cut off everything for all your water will be cut off. There is no one, it's not a one-sided thing. It comes back because you're asking for a request. Anything you do dirty in the dark is still documented. So when when it's your turn to catch that bullet, it's coming. It's coming. Nothing you can do. So you get exposed like this, lying on a girl. You lied on Verb and a girl, and we found out in the same like month time. Gossipy, lying, like so what? So this what? And then you admitted out your own mouth. I was mad. I felt like she was supposed to come get me, so I was mad. That's why I said it. So when you get mad, you say somebody else wrote for a rapper, man. This your second time doing it. You said I made you mad, and you said this wrote for me in the words right there. You said you got mad because Remy didn't take you with you. She didn't even know you, man. And then you said it because you got mad. That's 2 in a row, man. How can a principal of a school teach his students it's okay to lie on people's names and shit? But here's the thing. When you go to the music industry or The higher up side of the industry, it's impossible for you to be there if you're not a liar. You have to. It's impossible for you to be there if you're not a thief. You have to. It's impossible for you to be there if you're not with blocking and stopping opportunity. It's impossible. You can't because it's an evil realm, right? How do you define this? You can't. I wouldn't go back and forth with you. That's why I'm not even driving you into the floor. Cause why? We just reading the book. You did that to that. When a man lies on a not, you didn't even lie. Hey Mick, where we come from, we lie to the bitches. We don't lie on them. Lying on a girl is insane. That's the same flex of this bitch in the car with me and it's her dope. You lied on the girl when she was locked up and defenseless. That means you're a level 10. That means when you mad, you'll do anything like you did with me. Come on, man. It's right here in front of you. You went to school for law, right? You're a law school guy, right? Your job is to lie too, right? Okay, cool. But we can't lie from these things because in my case, the words ain't the same. But you want that from me because Kane said I was that. And that's your number one favorite rapper. And he from your neighborhood. Like, look, if Nelly was my number one favorite rapper and he's from the neighborhood next door to me, and he said one of his guys was Mickey Factz, and he didn't say a Verb, I would kind of be a little salty, but I don't think I'd be like that though. That's why it didn't make sense why you isolated Verb. And I'm finna go at him 10 times. I'm gonna do everything egregious I can to show yourself. The numbers ain't changing because you steady trying to prove something. You can't change what the words is, man. You said you started watching rap because of Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane picked Verb. He didn't pick Mickey. Not on that post. He didn't sit down with Mickey. Ask Goods from the Bronx. He sat down with Jay-Z about, for y'all that don't know this, Big Daddy Kane is the guy who found Jay-Z. Picked him. Selected him with his own eyes. Like, no, he the guy. For sure, he is. He said I was the guy. He said Goods was the guy. He didn't say Mickey was the guy. He didn't sit down with Jay-Z. Mickey, even if he has saluted you, which he probably has, but on that list of his guys, you wasn't on that list. And I know that's probably painful, but I didn't tell him to pick me either. The first time I met Big Daddy Kane, he had a show and he brought me out on stage. He didn't tell me he was gonna do that. You know what it felt, Mickey? You'll never know what it feel like, right? To have a Big Daddy Kane pull you out on stage in front of 30,000 people and say, it is a matter of time for him. Any second. He's timeless. Matter of time for him. He gave me the vibe Jay gave me. Matter of time. And in front of 30,000, he didn't do that with you, man. Which makes sense why you went at Verb 10 days straight to play all this attacking and doing shit that we never seen you do because you wanted to prove something. But you got to prove that to you. I don't have to prove nothing to me at all. I never had to prove nothing to me because they words said it, man. You don't be a dynamic MC like me and don't get noticed or head nod. And you think with a matter of seconds you can just put a tag on it and say, Verb did that? And look what happened to you. You are the only rapper in hip hop that hit a double XL cover that is caught lying on a female about her raps, man. You can't dodge it. But then here's the more lies you told in that clip. You told us you did that when you was 16. You was 30. You was 28 years old, bro. That's 30. What you talking about? And you did it when her back was turned man, she was locked up, bro. And you got a man out here saying this that she don't know, bro. You are dirty, bro. So that right there shows if you would do that to somebody that's from your neighborhood, a girl, you'll do anything to me. But you have shown that you'll do anything, though. You betrayed DNA, told on his business. You had Danja Zone lie against my name, and then you put out false shit on me. You put out false documents, false screen, all that type of shit is what a lawyer would do. A lawyer does anything to win, bro. You're wrong, man. And it came right back to you. The shit flew right back to you. Exact same style, but worse because you a man saying you did that for a woman. Then she said when somebody saw you that rock with, this is what she said. When somebody saw you, you ran out the mall. Then she said her first time seeing you was at John John event and you walked up to her and apologized. I'm sorry, Queen. And well, hold on, man. What the is you talking about, man? Man, a person that will do that is dangerous, man. You a girl, bro. Listen, a girl, bro, and that's a pioneer MC in the females MC category. She goes top 5. You had to try to get in the mix with it. You couldn't pick a from the Bronx. Why you ain't pick Corey Guns? Why you ain't pick Goods? Why you ain't pick none of the men rappers from your area? You picked a girl who was in jail because it was an easy target. The same way you can just say Verb did this, Verb, Danger Zone writing for Verb because it's easy to hate Verb. Doesn't matter what's on the paper. You look right at it. I've been kicking foot in y'all ass since I walked through the door, bro. I've been kicking foot in y'all. This type of can't think for me. What you talking about, man? Look at the paper. I watched all y'all bite on that, and I'm like, y'all will do anything. When you see that, you can't with y'all no more. It don't make sense. You that's some dangerous shit, man. Like that's Mick. When you will do that to a man, ain't anybody that does that to a bitch is crazy to us, man. We look at that shit as like the lowest thing on the planet, bro. You lied on a girl in jail, bro. Come on, man. That's disgusting, Mick. That's why I ain't even joking you. I'm just telling you that's disgusting. And you did it to me. And you also you was with you in danger is close. You betrayed him for that monetary gain. You didn't give a the truth or not. Of course he lied to you because he wanted to look a certain way. That's why he can't show you shit. That's why on all these platforms he couldn't show y'all shit. Nothing there. But you want that for me. Because I've been kicking foot in y'all ass since I walked through the door. I kicked Danger's on ass. Why would he be able to with me? But that's what happens when you go through, when you be that type of, everybody heard that, listen. If you a factor, you will be hated. If you're not a factor, you will not be hated. No, you will not, man. But if you'll betray a girl from your neighborhood, that is crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's insanity to us. And then you just after you just put that same tag on Verb, and it's right there, he didn't. But you're a law. You went to law school first. You're supposed to lie. You're not supposed to tell the truth. You're supposed to lie to get the guy to win. It makes sense now. It makes sense why you're hateful because your number one guy said Verb. We've never seen no in hip hop do what he did. 10 songs, getting remixes with people don't rock with me. This, all this type. That's extreme. And you telling your mind, I beat you. I didn't respond to you just like Royce didn't. Us high level skill guys, we don't respond to you, man. I didn't respond to you. Y'all almost had me though. Then I said, nah, why? Royce didn't. Royce did not respond to you. I didn't respond to you. You'll tell yourself somebody lost because they didn't argue with you or they ain't fight with you. Because look how you was talking in the interview. You was like, yeah, what's up, baby? Well, I used to write rim raps, but shout out to Rim, Yeah, it wasn't that hot. That Mickey said, they asked him, would you want to work with Wyclef Jean? He said, I don't know, man, maybe, he doesn't do that good with rappers. It's like, how could you say that about Wyclef, man? Like when you was talking to them girls, you had a whole fake persona on. You was laid up, your voice tone dropped. You just felt like that's crazy, man. Your whole voice tone, hey Mickey, you put on a phone voice in front of some hoes in person. That don't even make sense. Usually your age, because that's my age and shit. Man, back then to try to get on the phone with hoes and be like, hello, try to sound cool and shit. You turned into Barry White in front of the hoe. You don't even talk like that. Yeah, what's up, baby? Oh, well, me and Remy Ma, we went to school and yeah, I used to pull her out of class. I'm the one to pull her out of class, and we used to write, we used to rhyme. She was real shy. She would tear your head off, still or do that. Hold your head, baby. And then you told her, hold your head after that lie. Hold your head, baby. She's probably gonna want to kill me. You damn right. She should have smoked your bitch ass. That's what I would. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm in my new zen. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize, Mickey. But here's the thing with that, bro. You dropped your voice. Them two girls made you drop your voice. Man, them hoes wouldn't have. Shout out to them because I remember that show too. PMS Radio. They used to with us a lot too. It's a lot of shows on there, right? Shout out to them. I wouldn't have went in there and been like, yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, oh, well, absolutely. Give me a question. What? You trying really, really hard, my brother. So what? You don't speak like that now. Your voice is not like that now, bro. You go back to 16 years ago, my voice will sound the same. You didn't speak like that. You don't speak like that now. Now you have more of a higher octave. You know what the problem is? That's that guy. But in front of the girls, it was, yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, what's up, baby? Well, yeah, the records. They asked you to work with Wyclef, man, and you said, maybe. He doesn't do that good with rap, and I don't know why. Who the is he? But the moral of the story is, once you lie in that degree, you'll do anything, bro. Anybody that think Mickey telling the truth is crazy, you can just read it. But for Verb, it's easy because you hate him and he been kicking y'all ass so long. It's easy to put a tag on somebody. All you gotta do is read the words and ain't there. But it's easier and it'll get you more engagement. Even this story is not getting no engagement in YouTube. No one's checking for it. 10 records, man. You did 10 songs on me, bro. Because your favorite rapper said yeah. If your favorite, that's like, for all of these players in the room, that's like a bitch you dream of telling you, oh, I like your homeboy. What? That's like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things, right? You wrong, Mick. And yet you a wild boy, but your credibility is gone. Just 2 weeks ago, you was celebrating lying on me. With other celebrate. The thing is, you have to be a liar, bro. It's just what it is. But you'll project. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Listen to their words. He's this, he's that. They're telling you about themselves. I don't give a about none of these, and I don't talk to none of them, bro. So why would I care? I don't go to their home. I don't give a what y'all got going on. Just don't come playing with me. Simple. So was you telling the truth, Mickey? Did you write the raps or not? Because if you didn't, that means you was lying. But we caught you because you said you did it when you was 16. You were 30, man. You were 30 years old lying on another girl, man. And now you're 40 lying on a man. Characteristics, man. If we doing lawyer shit, I will beat you at it because I'm just sticking to the facts. I don't got to put lies on the table. You've done this. We've had 2 of these on you in the last 30 days. You put it on a high-level rapper that you yourself had said was a phenom with that pen. And you said, oh, I've been just holding this in. So how do you go on your channel and say Verb is a phenom if you've been holding in another to do the work? That don't make sense either, Mick. It don't. But a lawyer's job is to lie, and that's what he was before this shit, man. Trying to be a lawyer. He put out 10 records, one man, because his favorite rapper said that one that he hate is special. So it's making him excited. I'm going to go at you. But Mickey, I didn't fight you back. I got to fight you back for you to beat me, not for you to rap. You know how many niggas threw diss records at me in my time, Mick? Oh, 30. I've been out here almost 20 years of my life. You think you the first to diss me? If I don't accept the challenge with you, how do you beat me? He didn't put his shoes on. So that means if I'm sitting at the court, I'm sitting on the side of the court with my shoes off, just resting. You spinning around, dribbling through your legs and telling yourself, yeah, Verb, 16-0. Verb shoes ain't on, man. I stood in front of you and I rapped you. You said out your mouth that guy was a phenom. In 2024, you wrote that. So if this has been going on for 5 years as an MC, you shouldn't have said that, brother. That means you're lying again. You didn't have to use my name. You could have picked any other rapper. You picked mine. You said he's a phenom. But then when you mad, another write it. Just like with Remy, you said you were mad. And you said you wrote it. You downplayed her Annie up verse. I didn't write none of that shit. She was actually nicer before. Why are you targeting a girl from where you from while she locked up, Mick? That's weak. That's 100% weak, man. For sure it is. You attacking a girl that can't even defend herself. Girl who can't even defend herself back. Hold on. Let me see. It's crazy because it's crazy because um it shows your character. You know what I'm saying? It shows exactly who you really are to be doing that, bro. That's insanity, bro, for real. Like that ain't no cool shit. Man, one thing about these type of things, man, you could have lied on why you didn't lie on Corey Guns? Because you knew that man was outside. That's more closer to say that you wrote for. It's more closer for you to say, I influenced Corey Guns. It's more closer to do that, right? Closer. It's much because because Corey Guns, but he raps what we want to hear though. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't play that with Corey because Corey is outside. You didn't play it with Goods because Goods is outside. You targeted a girl who did not know you while she was locked up and ran off with it on multiple platforms. That's crazy, man. I'm sure the label didn't tell you to do that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Then you put it on me. And we looking right at it that that's not it. But people will hate you so much they just want it. Y'all will never play with me in my face. Never. I worked, hey Mick, with this pen, I see Mick, here go the thing. I made it here without no evil sacrifices, without me not having to play with nobody or nothing. Just show what I am, Mick. I don't have to step on it to let y'all see me. You're gonna see me anyway. But to do that to a girl while her back is turned is low, Mick. Trifling. Trifling beyond measure. To put that on Verb. And I had a couple hit me up like, hey, you should get in front. I ain't finna get in front of shit. I watched where rappers stood and said, no, he didn't. I'm looking right at it. A few of them did do that. Say, man, we looking right at it. What are y'all seeing? But for Verb, when it is that good, it's hateful. I get it. But there was no reason to do that to Rim, bro. That's disgusting. As a man, dude, we lie to the girls, man. Not on them. No. And why would you want the credit for being a female MC's writer? I'm sure she had raps about her pussy somewhere down the line or something about a female experience. Why do you want the tag of saying you're a writer for a female when you got Corey Guns out there and that surgical with that bitch? Because you can't play with him. You could have said, I influence Goods. Can play with him. He right there in front of you. But you picked on a girl, man. And you put that on my name because they don't like me. It's right there. Danger. Your karma is gonna be horrible though. You might wake up with a vagina. And I know some of y'all dream to have one, but danger. You might wake up this week dickless with a little giant with a string hanging up out of it. And that might be your curse because you lied in the locker room to your mans, to your big homie, right? Your big homie told you lie. You said something to your big homie. And because you want to flex in front of him, right? Nothing's there, bro. And you know that, Danger. And I used to give you money when you needed it, bro. You know that, though. That's why you going to wake up with a vagina. For sure. What's going to happen to you, hey, Danger, I could have easily just pressed the button on you, but you would have checked yourself into a mental patient type thing, and that'd have been on my hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to do nothing. I didn't have to do nothing here. It came out, didn't it? And Danger, you being a man and waking up with a pussy, please. I wouldn't trade 4 fingers for no pussy. Is you out your mind? If we got an option to say, Verb, lose all your fingers or have a pussy. Nigga, take these. What the I need this for? Danger, you might wake up and have one. And that's crazy. You know how many problems the female vagina go through? Danger. What? I'm just trying to tell you. Another sign of God and karma. God strikes again. Playing with Verb. It's been a curse every single time. A lot of these that went through much more turmoil. They stop shit for me, they lose. This falls for me, they fall. They send an attack on me, you get an attack. It says, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. Prophets are usually going to be cast away because they can see, like me. When you can see, you come with truth and say, nah, that's not right. It's going to make everybody turn around and say, get him away from her. Because this is a world where the more wrong you do, the more wrong you do, how can I say this? The more wrong you do, the further you get up. And that's okay. But you'll lose your soul over that, though. Here's my theory, right? If heaven is possible, and it's something that somebody said to me, and they end up playing me too. It's crazy. Like if y'all, man, if y'all see right before you get everything you need, bro, the floor gotta get swiped clear. It got anything that was wrong, doing wrong, it gotta get removed from you so it don't benefit. I've swept the floor pretty good, for sure. Because how this works is the tested is the ones that get the furthest. Not the people that's not tested, they're nothing, man. The ones who face the most trial and tribulation and tests, those are the ones that get to where you gotta go. You pick to have a test. Mickey, you was picked to chase rap, man. You had an opportunity, but you did wrong, man. Look what you did to that girl, man. Look what you did to me. I ain't never sat up here and put a lie on your name. But when they can't beat you, they gotta lie. I wouldn't be worried about it. It don't bother me. Y'all supposed to run off with it. It doesn't change the fact he didn't. He ain't on camera. Painful, ain't it? I've been kicking foot in y'all ass from the moment I walked through the door, man. To think of like that could be the thought behind Verb is crazy, man. We ain't been through the same type of things. We don't live the same way. We ain't think the same shit. Don't eat the same food. Don't the same. Nothing the same. Why would he be able to give you that thought that only Verb can give you? Because it's only one person that can do that. Verb. Oh, okay. But this is what happens when karma spins, man. You can't hold the title, and you can't walk around with the phrase of I'm this high powered MC, and you lied on a girl, man. You lied on a legendary female MC, man. And you did it, and then you put that on me because Big Daddy Kane is your favorite rapper, and he said Verb was like Jay-Z. And sat down with Jay-Z about me and Goods, not about Mickey. Nelly ain't never said that you was this guy or nothing like that. He said that about Verb a couple times. And he from the neighborhood next door. And I don't be around Nelly all the time. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Mick. So Mick, under the smiles that you do on the camera and all that smile and you gotta call people, am I relevant? That's an insecure thing, Mick. That's like me gotta call up everybody who I talk to who in power and say, is Verb that? That's insecurity, man. I know what he is. We all know what he is. Ain't nobody else in this game had to call people on the phone and say, am I relevant from an industry? We all can do that, man. But ain't none of us lied on no girl though, man. And that's sad. Anybody that listen to him and think that's cool, you crazy, man. So when we seeing a pattern. When the man gets upset, he says somebody wrote their raps. And it gotta be a legendary rapper he does it to. He did it to a girl, he did that to Verb. People that people revere in high standards, right? When he's mad and he said himself, I said that because I was mad. You should have never said that. Because Mick, that's what a girl will do, man. When a girl is mad, what does she do? Say anything. A bitch will tell you, you shut up, you oil stick. A bitch will say anything when she mad. God damn it. That's why I'm Superman. A bitch will say anything. So that's what happens. That's what you did. When a girl is mad, she does frantic things. She does frantic explosions. You know what I'm saying? When a girl is mad, you know what I'm saying? I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm mad. And I be waiting for a bitch to play with me because I'm a step. I step on them. Hoes, I don't. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on a bitch to play with me. What? Oh yeah. Well shit. Let's walk then. Here's the rule of life, y'all. Do not challenge brands that are bigger. You understand what I'm saying? If you notice when they come at me, it's a huddled attack. They can't handle him, man. He's too big. So pause. Well, damn, well, let's unpause it because hello, can't handle him. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them type of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. But to be in the music industry, you have to lie on people. You have to steal. You have to be cutthroat to keep going. It's a game. That's just what it is. Some people are cut for that, and some are not. You know what I'm saying? Like my soul would not be cool. That's just who I am. Knowing I'm doing wrong and lying on people, spitting on them, trying to stop. My soul, I wouldn't sleep good because I know it's gonna come back to me. It's gonna come back to me when I need it. And when that guy fully goes, it's gonna burn. See, sometimes God ain't gonna kill y'all. He ain't gonna put you in. He gonna let you watch it and watch this evolution. Watch what happens here. That's more painful than dying. When somebody you hate goes to the ceiling out of nowhere, that's more painful than dying because it's a you hate that is doing something you can't now. And you can't with him. And you can't get next to him. And he can't look out for you. He can't do nothing for you because you crossed him, man. Don't make sense. Everything will return. And under my God is so good. In under 3 weeks' time, look at the position he's in after lying on me. You are the only hip hop artist that lied and tried to take credit for a female's writing. The only other person we associate with female writing is Safari. There is no other man rapper we associate with female writing outside of well in this era. In this era, of course, we have eras where it was where we heard Biggie demo Queen Bitch for Lil Kim, but that's in his camp. We working together. We trying to get this money. Dance. You see it was a thing with Foxy. You're in a camp. You lied on Remy and you're not in the camp. I'm sure people have helped Eve, that she's surrounded by good rappers. I'm sure people have helped Mia X. You're surrounded by good rappers in the crew. The same reason why you see in battle rap is so many crews. Cause how it's listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all as a seasoned battle rap veteran who's been through 17 seasons on the highest level. It is very, very hard to be able to battle back to back to back. I'm talking about this weekend, next weekend, today, tomorrow, without assistance. Not possible. The human brain does not operate like that. It does not. No, 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 no. I used to be like, damn, how are y'all able to go on all the guys in the crews? Let's start with EFB. Who's all in EFB? We've all seen spurts where these guys run on back to back to back battles at a high clip because it's a crew of them thinking. You go to the writer's block, it's a crew of them thinking, which Danja Zone is a part of. That's a crew of them thinking. You go to gun titles, crew of them thinking. You go to NWX, crew of them. I was the first product of group thought when I took K Shine. That was the first time I faced a crew. Now, not saying they all pinned it, but when you in a crew, you can get your fighter ready. He will be stronger. But I never went through that again. So what causes a lot of bitter thoughts is, guys, they write in these groups, in group chats. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got so much of it, but here's the thing. I won't have to release it because they don't care. They only care about it if it's certain people that you don't like. Y'all ain't got to worry about me though. Y'all, yeah, there it is. It ain't no, ain't no y'all ain't playing in my face. All right, so when you break down the theory, how can a group of y'all, everybody in your group battles at a high clip? Because it's more thoughts. Doesn't make sense. If you can battle this weekend, next weekend, the weekend after that, mentally draining. I've done that one time in my career, and it calls for me to shut down. I had to shut down for a month because of what it did to my mind. I tried something. First, you saw math do it, right? You saw math do it, but it was a crew of them. But I don't think math had no help though. You know what I'm saying? That was a crew called NYB. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, right? But when it come to me, I did it one time, and it was October like 2013. I took John, Daylight, Big K, and Danny Myers 29 days, 3 rounds each. In every region. I did Summer Madness. I battled in Chicago. I battled in Arizona, and I had battled in Texas. I was drained. Ran a bag up though, for sure. Ran a bag up though. But my brain shut down the month after, and I said it's gonna be tough for me to do that again. These guys can do it. Look at the huddles of teams. Everybody's huddled up. The attacks huddled up. The thinking is huddled up. Verb beats y'all by himself with his brain consistently. So when you see somebody define gravity, you see somebody going higher than most people. My numbers was higher. Everything is higher. It gives you hatred. It makes 30 guys get on camera. You're not this. Y'all did the same thing to Jesus. It didn't change the fact that he rose. You did the same thing to Jesus. You're not this. You're not. You're not. You can't walk. You can't walk on water. He did. Didn't matter. I forgave you for doing y'all wrong. Like Jesus. Because you only did what you was gonna do as a human. Some bitch ass shit. But none of us have lied on a girl, Mick. That's that, and she was in jail. So that now we got to put your character on the table if we talking about because you was going to be a lawyer. Couple things. If the man studied law, he is a smart guy. He knows how to twist words. He know how to paint narratives. Because if you're going to school for law, you got to get somebody off, right? He understands that. He gave up law school to become a rapper. He's on camera on multiple platforms saying he wrote for a female legendary rapper while she's locked up. And he said he did it because he was mad. He got mad at Verb and said, like Danja Zone is behind my pen. So this is a characteristic we're seeing, Judge. When he gets upset, the first thing he does is bring up writing as an MC. Someone else does it. He took it on her, Judge, and he put it on a legendary rapper that he has called a phenom previously on his page because he's angry. That's slander. When you get angry, you can't just do what you want to do, man. You can't get angry and just do what you want and just say, I'm mad, so I'm going to put a tag on somebody. But a girl, come on, man. A girl, bro. So you wanted, if we go back to Remy Ma's raps in the time where you said you wrote, if anybody has any document, I'm pretty sure she said something about her pussy or something female. You want that title? Question. Is this a Bronx thing? Where is Safari from? Is Safari from the Bronx? Because now we can start putting all the variables on the table. And when that clip, when you said your number one rapper was Big Daddy Kane, and Big Daddy Kane pulled out a Verb in a room full of 30,000 people and said, this guy gives me the vibe of what Jay is. It's a matter of time. And when Big Daddy Kane go post his top guys, Kendrick Lamar, a Verb, Joel Ortiz, he's talking about dangerous guys. He had Goods in there. He had the late Pat Stay in there. He had no Mickey. So you're just a hateful guy. And when you get mad, because humans are creatures of habit, if they get something off once, they're going to do it again. Just like if you go sell you some dope, you go get them first 10 pounds off, guess what you're going to do? Go do it again. You got that off when her back was turned. That lady's defenseless fighting with her life. And that's also 2 Geminis you lied on, me and her. I know that was a shameless plug, but yeah, it's the truth. But she's in jail on some real shit, and you outside lying on a girl. We cannot respect that. Then you lied on a legendary like Verb, and the words right here. We cannot respect that, man. When you get mad, your defense with rappers is saying, Somebody else did it. You said you was holding it in that Danja Zone write Verb raps and we don't even come from the same place. Does it work for Danger? I kick Danger's ass too, and yours, and A Ward. I be smacking the shit out of all y'all that's in that group. You, Chiller, A Ward, Danger, all y'all. I just smack blood out of all y'all mouth, right? Right? We got the clip of you saying you got A Ward raps in your phone before he battled me, man. You don't remember that? Sandy, you got that right? You said you got A Ward rounds in your phone before me and A Ward got on stage, bro. You said that publicly on Twitter in here. I mean, in front of me. You didn't say that. Should we pull it up? You didn't say that. Those was your exact words, man. I got A Ward rounds in my phone. How you got his rounds in your phone is what I said to you. We battle 2 weeks from now. Why the would you have his rounds? Cause y'all all think together. Hey Sandy, also put it together. Go see when Mickey when I got off stage after kicking A Ward's ass, right? Look at how Mickey came up to me, pointing his finger. It's you. It's you. That's what he said. It's on camera, Mick. So when somebody is great at something, it triggers you. But to do that to a female from your neighborhood while she's in jail, you'll do anything, bro. You will do anything possible, bro. That's insane. Ain't none of us done no fake shit like that, bro. First you lied on Verb and it's cool because they don't like Verb, but none of these can read because all you gotta do is look at it right here. That ain't that. Danger Zone going on platforms, not saying nothing, can't show shit, ain't nothing there. But you want that for me. That's cool. I ain't tripping. Cause guess what? Guess what, Mick? You want that tag for me, but your number one rapper of all time said Verb was that. That's where your bitterness come from. That's why you did 10 songs to Verb, because you want to prove something. Bitch, I ain't even put my shoes on for you. You can't come to the court and go shoot the ball 40 times and tell people I beat Verb 40 to nothing. He didn't play. I battled you already. Kicked your ass, no problem, man. I did records with you before. Kicked your ass, no problem, man. Fighting you here didn't make sense, man. Not to me. No. Why? And then we know we ain't getting shit back. Mickey Factz lies on Remy Ma. When you go on YouTube, that shit is not total numbers. It's not at 25,000. Total numbers. I went and did it this morning like you don't exist. 10 records to one man because your favorite rapper said that he was that. I'd be mad too. And he sat down with your number 3 rapper. You said Big Daddy Kane was first, Jay-Z was number 3. Big Daddy Kane sat down and had a meeting and wrote it and posted it. I had a talk about Goods and Averb with Jay-Z, not Mickey. But ain't none of us lied on a girl. Let's remove me from it because we know the truth. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all won't play with me though. Mm-mm. You lied on a girl when she was locked up, bro. That's trifling, bro. That's trifling. For real. You get no respect as a MC, period, man. You lied on one that's already who he is, and you know that's a lie. But when you get mad, you lie on people and say you wrote their raps. Or somebody else wrote their raps. It's 2 times we synced it. You don't get mad and say, you, I'm gonna pull up on you and do some gangster shit to you. You don't say that. You get mad at a rapper and you say somebody else wrote their raps. So who you gonna do it to next? You was not 16 when you did it. You was 30. Like off Bad Boys 2 when it came to the door, he said, hey, how old are you? You look 30. What you talking about? You was 28 years old on platform saying you wrote for a girl, man. Man, Safari didn't even, it's Safari from the Bronx. Safari didn't even do that with Nicki, man. Hey, Mick, let me ask you a question. Any man that writes for a girl, do you think we look at him as a dangerous MC in this era of time? Do you think Nicki got hits, Mick, back-to-back hits? We can hear Safari saying them same raps, right? They mean nothing when we hear Safari saying 'em. Do you think we look at Safari as a pensman? No, he know how to make songs with her. Shouts to him. But do you think why you didn't say it about Corey Guns? Why you ain't? That's a high level MC, a man. You picked on a girl, man, and you picked on me, man. And then on top of that, well, not picking on me. I do shit to y'all. You targeted me. You lied on a girl, and you betrayed Danger. Danger told you a lie and told you don't say nothing. If he was telling you the truth, he wouldn't have gave a. He told you a lie and told you don't say nothing, and you still betrayed him. You're dirty, man, for sure. But you're cut for the industry. The industry, you have to be dirty. You have to cut. You have to step on people. You gotta put tags on motherfuckers. You do. It's an evil place, and you still doing it because it's an insecurity. You hate me because Big Daddy Kane said I'm that. Because he did. Yes, he did. It's right there. You can look at it. That's some painful shit when your favorite rapper. That's come on, man. That's like come on, man. That don't even make sense. That's like my favorite rapper saying one of them stupid that diss me is they favorite. My heart would be broke. But I don't think I'll get bitter though. 10 songs because you were mad. And then said that wasn't enough. The music wasn't sticking because we don't care. That wasn't enough. Danger writes his raps. We ain't even the same type of. I beat Danger, man. I beat you, Danger, A Ward, and Chiller, and JC. Y'all all right together. That gotta hurt. So he can't be that good, huh? The words are right there. They're not the same. How many bloggers said that's not the same? What are you talking about? If this is what you wrote, this not here. How many of them said that? I don't expect them to. No, why? The best in the gym is going, and I'm the best in this gym. Y'all see what happened? Y'all chase Verb for how long? How many days did y'all blog on Verb? A month and a half, man. Every day. Y'all know who the best. It just hurts y'all, and I get it though. I get it. But some of us are actually good, man. It's a few of us with real fan bases. E right there. Me, E, and a couple more with real fan bases, bro. It ain't many with fan bases. That's why if you target a Verb or Easy, if it's something popping, it gotta stick first though. Your shit will go off. We could have really took y'all out in 7 days, but you get nothing on the back end from it. Nothing comes back. So you'll be working for no reason. No. That's why I didn't suit up with you. You can't never beat me, bitch. I ain't suit up. I didn't even play with you. I went to the other side of the court, man. I didn't give a what you talking about or him. I'm looking at the game. The game is rigged. No. I understand if the game is a fair fight. No, it's not a fair fight. The game is rigged off the giddy up. No. It's already planned what's gonna happen. No. No. If he don't fight you, you don't beat him. I didn't fight y'all. You can't beat me. I've already beat you. And I ain't never lied on no girl, man. A girl rapper in jail. You're a coward, man. Under all that shit. That's why when you went to law school, you went there to learn how to lie to people, man. That's some dirty shit, man. A lawyer has to lie to get his people off. You were in law school first, man. But my question is, what family can afford to send their child to law school and just let him drop out? You a lie. Not where we come from. You know how much pussy people mamas had to sell and how much dope they daddies had to sell to get their children to law school? You think you gonna tell them type of parents you quit to chase rap? Psh, they'd have never talk to you again where we come from. So what type of structure do you come from where you can just say law school, I'm gonna chase rap? Your whole voice was different on that couch, wasn't it? E? What that say? Oh, what's up, baby? Yeah, I used to write for Rem. I used to rhyme. Come get her out of class. Yeah, she was much better then, though. Yeah, shout out to Ram, baby. Hold your head, baby. She's gonna probably want to kill me when she get out. Yes. Then it said when they ran into you, you ran from them. Then you see her at John event and you apologizing. Everything you try to do with me, it fell on you. It came back. Credibility is shot, man. It's the second time you did it. You done the same pattern. You did it to a. If you would do that to a girl, you think he wouldn't have tried to do it to me? Yeah, he did it to me. What you mean? He did it to a girl from his neighborhood who was in jail. Ain't no man with no pen who's a skill want to be associated with no female rapper, man. No, he does not. No man with a pen is gonna beat his chest and saying, "This girl, I was behind this girl raps." Who else you seen? Who else you seen say that outside of you and Safari? Can some? Let me see where Safari from. Hold on, where is Safari from? Let me see. Let's find out. I'm finna, because I don't want to be wrong. But if I ain't mistaken, he's from Brooklyn. Okay. No, he's not from the Bronx. He's from Brooklyn. Apologize. But nobody else has been associated. What other, hey y'all, for the record book, what high level pen have you seen verbalize he wrote raps for a girl? Number one is tricky. Because if I see you beating your chest writing rhymes for a girl, you's a bitch, man. Now, you can write the rhymes for the girl and get paid and do your job. But if you pound your chest on I wrote her raps, you a bitch, man. That don't make sense, man. You pound your chest and say, I wrote his raps. If you would have said Corey Guns, I wrote his raps, okay, let's hear that. I wrote her raps? You're beating your chest off turning a man's mind into a woman's mind? And then shitted on her accolades. The ante up was big. Oh, I ain't writing none of that shit. So you wrote for Remy Ma. It is what it is. What? That's trifling, man. But it just shows you that these crew of people will lie and do anything they can to win. This is their front guy, the lawyer. My lawyer's supposed to lie for me. He's supposed to get me out of shit. You know how to do that. You just failed. That's all it does. It was cool with me because they won't open their eyes to me and say, let me see what they say. I'm looking right at it. Oh, that shit ain't the same. No. He's talking about these are one words and shit. Because I told that little, I'm not even explaining that. All that. I don't care what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Danger. Watch what happened with you. You're going to get a yeast infection this week. It's going to be something traumatic that's going to, because you lied. Hey, Danger, you was cool with a thorough like me, man. Not these that painting pictures of who they are, man. A thorough. When you called me and you said I need some money, I'm down bad. I'm gonna put a dick in my mouth if I don't get fired. Well, he didn't say that. See, I'm not gonna do that. When I'm down bad, can I get some money? Western Union, MoneyGrams, cash, everything, right? Treated you like the little homie that's walking to. Hey, write this word down for me. That's what's in that email. Authentic things like I wouldn't say these things. That what the is you? Then he said, no, it's for the Calico battle. What? Here's more. Here's the Calico battle. What's here? Everybody get quiet again. But they let you, if they don't like you, they can lie on you. And I get it. I learned to understand. That's why I wouldn't even ever fight the principle. But Mick, we just all watched you as a man take credit for a female rapper on two different platforms while she was in jail, man. Industry is based on lies, stealing, blocking. You have to be really, really evil to make it in that world if that's what you want to do. Some people can. You know what I'm saying? Some people's souls, it don't matter. They can do that. But if you'll do that, that makes you very dangerous, man. We can't believe a word that come out your mouth now. You did the same move twice, man. When you get offended, somebody else wrote the raps. That's crazy, man. But you shot yourself in the foot. Now your credibility is at the floor. We can't believe nothing else you say. Caught you twice, man. Same style. It ain't like you did two different styles of lies. You did the exact same lie twice, man. Come on, cut the shit. You did the exact same lie two times, bro. Somebody else wrote it. You did the exact same lie two times, man. Let them other gonna jump in and do that because that's what they want to do. It don't change the fact that it ain't there. They know what's up. When you the best, that's gonna happen. If I wasn't the best, you wouldn't have saw 30 attacking me. He's the best. Can't none of y'all with me. Can't none of y'all beat me at shit. Nothing, man. And I don't gotta have no drama. I can just do this. I don't even do this no more because it ain't I wouldn't feed y'all shit. Every now and then though. For my people. It ain't got nothing to do with it, but that's some trifling shit. And as a man rapper, you need to be exiled, man. Not a person that picks up a pen, bro. Cause now they all looking at you crazy. Everybody from the Bronx looking at you crazy. Everybody's sitting back looking at you like, why would you do that, man? Hey, Mick, let's think about this for a second. That's why you said she's probably gonna want to kill me when she get out. Hold your head, baby. She shot her friend for a couple $100. You think she wouldn't have did something to you, man, playing with her like that? That's a Gemini, man. You can't be playing with Geminis like me and K Shine and them. And no, man, we tripping for real. You know, we're gonna trip, bro. If she did that to her friend, what the you think she'll do to a person that don't know her, man? A person who she don't even know who lying, but you did it safely while she was locked up, bro. Man. Man, you need to unscrew your cock and put it in the mail and send it to a who need to eat one or something to survive because you don't get no dick no more because you lied on a girl. You don't even need a dick, man. What did you tell them? Name another one. Somebody here to challenge that theory. I'm in this, your lawyer bag, I'd have walked you down the street in it. Name another high level pensman that has beat his chest on platforms and said, I wrote for a girl. Like this. Yeah, what's up, baby? We know, yeah, she was real feisty. Rem was real feisty. How she real feisty and shy? They said she was really feisty back then. You know, shy girl. I pulled her out of class. What? Yeah, it was me. What? She don't even know you, man. So if you'll create that theory in your head and have no conscience of saying it, like you don't care what happens, you're sick, man. And being a principal of a school, bro, you sick, bro. What are you teaching your students? It's okay to just do anything? Mick, soon as one of those platforms take that clip, which they will, the block gets hot, Mick. You can't stop it. One platform takes that clip of you lying on Remy, you're done. One platform. If one platform takes the clip, which they will, trust me on that. One platform takes the clip of you saying you did that for a girl and you run a school of rappers, bad move. God come get all you that play. Lie. When you sit back and see something wrong happen and you stand with it, you pay for it too. The same reason why started hating me when I sent them little ass girls home that was in that hotel. Man, come on, man. I couldn't let no little girls walk no motherfucking hallways with you grown. The moment I did that, here come the hate. Verb sent the kids home. Yes, I did, because I thought about my daughters. Like y'all, the letter tell you what kind of daddy I am. My kids, my baby mama didn't even hit the barbershop until 2021, man. Our sons are 24 and 15. Relax. She's never even synced one. I'm the only that stayed I didn't leave my son at 10 like these. I ain't do no shit like that. I didn't leave the city till my oldest son was 18 years old. Everybody who know me know that. Everyday dad. Y'all get hot and run. I didn't get hot and run. I had to make sure my oldest got it first so we can pass that shit down. Hmm? That's my caliber. Y'all let it tell you what type of I am. Shit, they mamas ain't said it. How would y'all how? But this what happens in that culture. They just lie on you. That's cool. Lie then. That's fine. Lie. Be what you are. And all this shit come from rhyming words, man. The vibration of rhyming words wakes up evil when they see a power, man. Nah. You could never. Shout out to the great Easy the Block Captain. Hey Easy, I think you great, man. I think you great, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, E, you see the bot attacks? Crazy. I'm watching them like, They playing video games still on there's something wrong. They still sending bots, right? under something that's wrong, y'all can have it. Who y'all, what? That little evil vibration, you think it's worth it? They still playing Pac-Man under easy shit. You're lie easy. You're just all. What are you talking about? The man did it right here. That's pathetic though. That's why I don't even let y'all play on my page or nothing like that. It's just like it don't make sense. Why would I let y'all do it? No, man, it's trifling, bro. It's trifling. It's disgusting as a pensman. Because now, man, guess what I can always say? Mickey Factz, the so-called writer y'all think he is, he beat his chest on writing for a girl. Anybody else ever did that? You said you wrote for a girl that don't even know you, man. While she was in jail, man. That's insane. That means you'll do anything for monetary gain. You'll do anything for a win, bro. And that's trifling, man. Trifling. You did the same move to me. You said you did that to her when he was 16, but you was 30. In your 40s, you lied on Verb because your favorite rapper, Big Daddy Kane, said, "Hey, Verb was one of them." And he didn't put you on his page like he put me, Kendrick Lamar, Joel Ortiz. Who else? It was a lot of people on there, man. Goods, past. It was a lot of us. There was no Mickey though, and he from your set. He from your hood, and he found Jay-Z. See, these are stats I have. That's what caused this problem. But don't worry. Y'all will never play with me again, though. No. Let that go. Let that idea go. For sure. Let that idea go. But, Mickey, now you also have a new accolade that you like to talk about. Accolade? Your new accolade is you're the first guy who calls himself a high-level lyricist that went on multiple platforms and lied on a female rapper and said you wrote her raps while she was in jail. That is not an accolade to have, sir. Drop some.